Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am Retro Nate. Very excited to have you join us today as we are playing through another oddball sequel to an NES game. That was kind of a theme with NES games back in the day. Simon's Quest for Castlevania was a little different. Zelda 2 was very different from The Legend of Zelda, and today's game was very different from the original. I'm talking about Super Mario Bros. 2, the North American release, which for those of you that know the story about Super Mario 2, you know this wasn't the original plan for Super Mario 2, and we'll get into that a little bit later in the video. But for now, very excited to go through this one today with you. If you haven't already, please be sure to hit that subscribe button, leave a like on this video, and drop me a comment if there's anything about this game that is significant to you, or any part of the story that I leave out when I'm telling, kind of what it was originally intended for and how it ended up being Super Mario 2 in North America. Let's not hear me yapping. Let's get over to the game and get this thing started today, okay? So let's go ahead and reset. Get our opening intro music. And I gotta say, the intro music, very, very nice. Love the sprites on the screen here, showing you a little bit of what you're going to be up against. Now, the story itself, a little bit, leaves me wanting for a little bit. But when Mario opened a door after climbing a long stair in his dream, another world spread before him, and he heard a voice calling for him to help clear up, a spell or something. After awakening, Mario went to a cave nearby, and to his surprise, he saw exactly what he saw in his dream. So basically, Mario had a dream that there was a cave and a voice calling for him to release him from a spell, and then he woke up and saw exactly what he saw in his dream. It kind of reeks of like, hey, we need a story for this game by tomorrow. Can you handle that? Sure thing, boss. Got it covered. And then you go out and just go drinking all night and forget about your assignment. That kind of feels like what the story was. All right, 4 characters that you can pick in this Mario Brothers game, which is very different. All of them have unique attributes. Mario is kind of well-rounded. A good blend of jumping ability, strength, and speed. Luigi is a high jumper, and it's also hilarious to watch. His little legs kick as he jumps around. Toad is your strength character. He can pick things up very quickly. And Princess has the ability to float. However, she is very weak at picking things up. Now, I myself am going to choose Princess for this run because I really enjoy the hover ability that she has, and it bails me out a lot of times when I make mistakes. So we are going to pick her today. Game opens by just cascading down this giant mountain and entering a door at the bottom. Now, as you can see, Mario 2 is very different than the original Mario. Jumping on enemies does not get rid of them. It only puts you on top of them. But then you use the B button to pick them up, and you have to throw them into another enemy in order to get rid of them. Like so. You see that I just sniped out whatever that hopping thing was at the bottom. Now you pick up this potion, and if you throw it on the ground, it turns into a doorway to like this magical land. And in that magical land, there are potentially mushrooms, and also these little vegetables turn into coins. Those coins will give you a chance to earn extra lives at the end of the level. So I'm going to try to gather as many of those as I can throughout my course, the course of my run here, to make sure I've got enough lives to get through the game. All right, now I mentioned to you about Princess's hover ability. If you just press and hold the A button, she can just float in air for a little bit of time, and it is super useful across some of these bigger gaps, okay? Turtle shell, nice little throwback to the original. Now, the cherries that I've collected, if you get 5 of them, they will give you a star that makes you invincible for a short amount of time. So that is what I just gathered there to get through this section. Now, if you're not interested in going through the rest of the level, you can actually jump across the waterfall and go into this hidden door up here. And if you do, it takes you right to the boss of this level. Now, I'm not going to do that today. In fact, I'm also not going to warp today. We're going to play through all 20 of the stages. So just wanted to let you know that if you're looking for warps, I will call out where they are, but I'm not going to actually use them. All right, couple more coins to get. Another mushroom, which will give us another hit point, which is great. And we got a few more coins. So we're going to have a lot of attempts at getting more extra lives at the end of this level. But now we are headed up to the vertical scrolling section of this level. So this was kind of a different approach, and kind of a fun one that you can scroll vertically in this game where you couldn't in the original Mario Brothers. So I was saying that this game was not the original intent for Mario 2. And this is where I'm going to rely on commenters if I get any of this wrong. So for those of you that thought, wow, they really did something different with this game, it was not at all what I expected after Mario 1. Well, there's a good reason for that. As we get to the boss here, which is the introduction of beloved character Birdo, the first time that he appeared, yeah, I think this is the first time he appeared. So our first encounter with Birdo as a boss here for these stages. All you got to do is hop on the eggs that they shoot at you, and then after 3 shots, it's a goner. Okay? And then for every coin we collected in that scene, we get a chance to play the slot machine to try to earn extra lives. Okay? The way to earn extra lives is either get three of a kind, just like that, which is a little more rare, or you can get a cherry to start out your row of 3, and that will give you an extra life as well. Let's see if I got one. There we go. I got a cherry to start. That'll give me an extra life as well. So you just play the slot machine at the end of every level to try to earn more extra lives. Okay, back to what I was saying about Mario 2. So the original Mario 2 was actually, if you've played Super Mario All-Stars, at least this is where I first played it, there is a game called Mario the Lost Levels. And that was actually the original Mario 2. Anyone who's played that game knows that it is way more difficult than the original Mario Brothers that was released for Nintendo. But it is in the same style. It kind of has that same look and feel to it that the original Mario Brothers did. And the reason for that is because it was, in fact, the intended sequel to Mario 2. Grabbing this key here, we're going to talk about these keys in a minute when I'm done with my Mario 2 story. So, from what I understand, basically the decision was made that the American market probably would not like the Mario 2 version that they put together because it was too difficult. So they decided basically that they were going to release a different game to be the sequel to Mario 2, which is what we're seeing here today. With basically, this game was originally called, I believe it's Doki Doki Panic. And what they did was they reskinned the game so that it would look like Mario Brothers. It would have Mario Brothers characters in it. Just keep an eye on what I'm doing here. If you want to get a mushroom in this section using this door, you have to bomb that wall first because the mushroom is down here. Now, I don't know where all the mushrooms are in these levels. I'll get as many as I can, but generally speaking, we won't really need them in the later levels to get through. All right, we're going to duck down, charge our jump, which is a cool feature of this game. You can charge your jump up to have more, get more height on your jump, which is kind of cool. Hang on, got to get that guy out of there. So anyway, the original Mario 2 was not released in North America. It was Doki Doki Panic that was reskinned to look like Mario game, and that's why we got what we got here. So if you're saying, well, it was just so different, well, that's because it was never intended to be a Mario game. If I got any of that wrong, please drop in the lore. I'm really here for it when it comes to the comments about the games and history that I didn't know, so please feel free to comment and let me know if there's more that I didn't add to that story that I should. All right, our second battle now with Birdo. We've got to just hit him 3 times. The pink Birdos shoot 1 egg at a time, which kind of makes it nice and easy. Just hop on the first egg they shoot, throw it back at them, and you'll be good to take them out pretty quick. All right, try to bank as many lives as you can in this section, which is just by getting as many attempts as you can, basically. I'm not mashing the A button, I'm just kind of pressing it in an easy rhythm, and sometimes you can get a nice string of getting that cherry to lead things off right in the beginning, like that, to grab a free extra life. All right, cool. Up to 8 now. All right, princess. We've taken you this far. We're sticking with the girl we brought to the dance. All right, we're going to charge our jump and hop up here to start. Grab these cherries to get our... There we go. Take you 2 out. Let's move this. The red Shy Guys will drop off the platforms. The pink ones will stay on the platform they're on, just so you know. All right, quick mushroom there. Now, the next cherry I get is going to give me a star, so I'm going to get it out here so I don't waste it. 5 cherries, and then we'll run and just use our hover ability to get through this area nice and easy. Hover right over that while running. Hover right over this while running. Come on. So good, right? Okay, this potion, do not use it right away. What you want to do is actually carry it over here, and if you want to, this is where you'll be able to warp. You use that here, and then you can go down this pipe to serve as a warp zone to get you to World 4. Now, like I said, we're not going to be doing that today. We are going to be just playing every level. So if you're doing that, you want to go into that door at the end of the scene there. Now, we have to climb up first because, here, let's take this guy out first. We have to climb up first to go get another key. So I mentioned that about in World 1-2 about the keys. that's going to be a common theme in this game, that you have to collect a key to open a locked door. The thing about getting a key in this game is that it awakens this, like, I don't know, Guy Fawkes mask that basically gets ticked off that you stole his key, which, listen, I get it. It's my key. Leave it alone. Well, it's not yours. Well, he gets kind of pissed off about that. So, actually, it's more of like the drama and the comedy tragedy mask, I think, that is chasing you. Anyway, we're going to go drop all the way down after we get the key. Now, you can use the key as a weapon, which is kind of nice. That if you want to get rid of any enemies in your path, you can throw it at them. But while you're holding the key, that mask thing is going to chase you the entire time. The way to get rid of it is to throw the key. So if you're holding that key, trying to get to a locked door, and that mask is bearing down on you, that face is bearing down on you, absolutely get rid of the key. So much better plan. All right, we grabbed our star now that we needed it, because we are entering the boss fight in World 1. I suppose we could kill that thing, which is kind of nice. But we have to bomb this wall, and now we're going to face, I assume this is Mouser or something like, I don't know the name of the boss. But we're going to hop in here through the bombed wall, and all you have to do is jump up, catch the bomb before it hits the ground, and you can put it back on the platform to hit this mouse. And all you got to do is hit him 3 times. So we're going to try... Whoops, that didn't work. All right, hang on. Let's wait over here. Let these bombs clear out. Nope, not that. There we go. There, I'll put it back there. That should get him. Bye-bye. And we're done. World 1 is complete. Thank you, Princess. Try to get some extra lives before we move on to World 2. And we're stuck. Nothing. Big fat bubkus. Into World 2. And we're taking the princess again. All right, big jump over that snake thing. I don't even need to deal with that. You can go down some of these pipes. There's just nothing good in them. And if there is, it's all kind of needless. My goal here today is really just to finish the game. I don't know all about all the secrets. So feel free also to let me know in the comments if there are any key secrets here that I could be using to make this run a little bit more enjoyable, I guess. But really the goal here is just to help guide you through this game if you've never finished it before, because it was a challenging one. It's not a slam dunk to finish. All right, into the pyramid, and now we enter one of the digging scenes. I really like these. Kind of a little maze that you use the B button to dig through the sand and drop down to try to get these cherries so that you can induce a star weapon, which is right there. And the more enemies you kill, the more you have a better chance at getting more hit points. So when you get that star weapon, try to take out a few enemies so that you can potentially get some more hit points along the way, which are, the hit points are the hit points are hearts that will fly through the scene, and you'll be able to collect to grab another hit point on the left side. All right, took a shot there, but we're off to the boss now. Should be okay to do this. The only difference about this Birdo is that you want to make sure you don't ride the egg into the cliff there. Whoops, I missed. I'll just let that one go. I want to wait until he shoots at me from far back a little bit so I don't fall into the cliff. There's one. There we go. That should be 2. Good. And there's a good 3. All right, get him. There we go. Throw the eggs at Birdo. Jump up here, go into the giant bird's mouth, which makes total sense, obviously. But we're done with World 2-1. Which puts us 20% of the way through the game. This game has 20 total levels that we have to finish, and now we're entering level 5. So every level we finish, 5% more through the game. All right, the quicksand here, I like to just hover over. I'm telling you, Princess's ability, I don't know, for my money, I much prefer it to anything else. All right, we're just going to use this door here. I want to make sure I get at least 2 coins. Oh, there is a mushroom. That's kind of nice. There will be a point when, like, using the doors right where you get them doesn't result in getting a mushroom, and that's where I kind of run out of the ability, like the know-how to know where those things are. But when we get to that point, you'll certainly know. All right, here's the thing. I need to jump up and use this here. And then we're going to go over here. Watch out for these shy men. Let's throw him off. There, get him out of here. And then use this middle one, and you should get a mushroom and a few more coins down here, which is nice. And that'll restore all of my hit points, so no big deal in losing that last one. Couple more coins. Get it? Ah, rats. Okay, well, 3 more attempts at extra lives when we get up there. That's a nice little... I actually like getting that spot just because of the coins and typically replacing a hit point that I've already lost. Like right there. Ooh, nope, I ducked through it. That was nice. There's the heart. If we needed a hit point, I'm going to jump right over that cactus guy, race under these flowers, and down the stalk we go. Beautiful. Another digging section for us here. Getting these cherries is always helpful in these areas. Oh boy. Oh, we dropped him down. Look at that slick little move we did. I gotta watch out now. How am I gonna dig down? There we go. Dig him down that way. Come on, give me a star. There it is. All right, good. Now I can just dig with reckless abandon. Oh boy, I was not empowered for that one. Okay. Wait till he goes that way, dig down. All right, there we go. Down into the door, and now we're up to the boss. Okay, I'm going to grab one of these things, because now we're going to be facing a red Birdo, which sometimes will fire off fireballs instead of eggs, and they also fire 3 in a row. So by firing 3 in a row, it does make it a little difficult to always catch. Like, I want to get the egg there. You can use the egg to hit them, but you can also use this little mushroom-like block thing that also serves as a hit. I just find it a little bit... I can use my timing for it a little bit easier than having to time the eggs that they shoot at you. Because sometimes they shoot fireballs, and that's very annoying. All right, up to 11 lives. Perfect. We're in great shape here. All right, no extras. Off we go. Princess, you got it. World 2, 3. Let's get climbing. See, now this is probably an area where I don't think there's a mushroom, but because there are coins, I'm fine with it. I'll just take these, not worry about it. That works for me. All right, now there is a way. If you're the princess, you can just hover to get over here, but if you can get on one of those bees to get into this this little doorway, over here is the potion. Hop into the door, and then there is a mushroom along with a bunch of coins that you can get. So this is kind of a nice area to load up if you need some hit points or extra lives. Oops, that didn't work. All right, let's get ourselves a star. I don't want to deal with these things. They're very irritating. There we go. That's helpful getting that star there. All right, we're going to drop down on the right side here. Oh, oh, come on. Completely missed all of the cherries. Maybe we get a heart? No? All right. Pow brick was nice, but oh, that was no good. But now we have to dig down. We're going to see if we can get a heart here by digging down. That would be nice. By getting the cherries and then killing some of these enemies might help us. I'm just going to go to the opposite side where they are. Give them a long walk. There's the star. Might as well take them out. There's my heart. Beautiful. All right, good. That at least gives me a little bit of cover so I can, like, get down here without... Oh, boy. You are chasing me, huh? Oh, that didn't work. Uh-oh. I had no chance. There we go. All right, another cherry there. We're just going to have to race up here on our own when we get here. Down into this door, we got to grab another one of these keys. They are stressful grabbing these keys, I'll tell you what. All right, we're going to climb the left side. Just jump like a madman, get rid of the key so that face stops chasing me. Stop the face chase. Take your time here, no need to rush. Might as well grab this. Make it easier. No need to bring in any more risk. And in the door we go. And now we're into the boss area. More cherries buried down there, but I really don't think we need them. You just want to race. I talked. I was doing so well. At least I get to continue from the scene I was just in. The most recent door you entered is what you'll be able to continue from. All right, we're just gonna get this snake out of here. Oops. Use it to hit that one, and quick lift that up, and off we go to the boss of level 2. So this is where we're gonna face a Hydra, and all you want to do, grab this little back brick here, and you're going to just jump over that stuff, chuck the brick at that Hydra thing. It only takes 3 shots, so you're good there. Just keep throwing one at a time. That's why I like the princess too. Hovering there is very, very simple. And then we drop into the doorway, and 2 worlds are done. Lots of chances for extra lives. Let's see if we can get that one back. There it is. I'm available for private parties and karaoke, if anyone thinks that I'm doing such a good job with the Super Mario 2 slot machine game. World 3. Out back into the grassy area. This is kind of a cool start to World 3. You have to vertically scroll all the way up. These Shy Guys will not leave their platform, which is nice. They won't chase you. So you can just hop around them. They're just walking on a cloud. I'm walking on sunshine. All right, now we have to jump onto this guy's magic carpet. One more. Rats. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. After 4, you pick him up, throw him off of his own carpet, and ride it straight up into the clouds. And there is a beanstalk that you'll be able to climb once you get to the base of it, and you take that all the way up to the next scene. Well into the clouds now. Now we have this flower that is shooting stuff at us. Just take it out with that mushroom block. Now this is an area where you can get a mushroom if you choose. This left one is a doorway. Just drop it right where you get it, and then you can jump off to the side here to get your mushroom for an extra hit point. If you don't go back into the door, you just wait until it disappears. I don't know if I mentioned that. All right, big throw to get that thing out of there so it's not bothering you. Now you want to grab... You want to grab one more item from down here, and you actually want to save this so you can kill this flower thing that was coming at you. That's actually the important thing to get. All right, I'm not going to drop down. I think there's another doorway down there. You can get a few coins, but I think we're pretty well positioned now. All right, I'm going to hop up onto these bricks after his batch of 3. I'm just going to kind of... Oh boy, that one cost me. Maybe I can get him with an egg this time. Ooh. See, you got to be quick with Princess because she lifts stuff up so slowly that you can take a hit just while you're lifting up the egg in the series of 3. It just kind of, different attributes. I'll take the good with the bad when it comes to Princess. All right, 3-2. Love this level, especially having Princess for this level. You can do a lot of shortcuts through here. So first part here, the whole goal, you want to move all the way to the right, basically, and then you're going to try to come all the way back to the left to finish the level. Pick up a little veggie there and take that out. Now, when you get to these little ostrich Shy Guys, You can take them out real quickly and then grab one of these POW bricks, drop down, hold the B button, and jump all the way across this gap, race through, and go down the far ladder. You have skipped a significant part of this level just by doing that. And if you thought that was good, you're going to love this. Race and float off that platform, and you get all the way over to the last section of this level. It's a nice, easy way to get through here. Bomb the wall. Create a gap. Up the ladder, and we are out of here. That simple, guys. You can skip all of that part of the level by using Princess here. Now, I only have 1 hit point. This is going to be tricky because I don't really have a, yep. I don't really have one of those, like, blocks to use. Oh, boy. There you go. Another shot. Let's go. Oh, got it. Over there, Egg. What a shot. And we're going to drop down here and get in. All right, cool. Finish with 3-2. That was pretty good. Didn't get any of the doorways, but that's fine. Or the coins from the doorway, but that's fine. All right, World 3-3, level 9 for those of you keeping track at home. There are 20 total stages, I think I mentioned that, that we have to get through, so that'll be what our goal is here. Now, I'm going to go ahead and drop the POW brick here. I don't worry about whatever those vegetables were before, and we're just going to hop in to this doorway here. Let's use the POW brick, drop off those enemies. Now this level kind of stinks. You've got to get into that locked door, and the only way to get the key is to climb up here. This is one of the tougher levels in the game, I found. You want to get into this doorway up on this surface here. Now, Shy Guys are just going to kind of keep spawning out of these pots, okay? What you want to do, the screen wraps, so you're able to just kind of keep hopping up the middle if you want, or you can go right to left and then wrap around. Whatever way you like the most. Now, this is going to be an area that you're going to want to throw this key a lot, because this guy's going to chase you the whole way, okay? So throw that key, make sure you get rid of the enemies that are like on your butt, okay? Clear your path, and then you can just kind of keep dropping down best you can, maybe through the middle. It's kind of quick. Good. The more you can drop down the middle, the faster it goes. There's the door here. Okay. When you get out here, you got to throw it again. Shoot, I didn't. You got to throw it again. And you got to use it as a weapon probably for that guy. And then you got to run this way. Into the doorway. Oh, gosh. And got through it. Not the easiest part of the game. All right, now we're going to jump up here. Now we've got a little more ascending to do. You would have thought that after, you would have thought that after getting that key, that you would have been at a boss. That was tough enough. No, it's actually not. You got to do this section too. All right, full hit points back. Let's not be a goofus this time. Jeez Louise. There we go. There we go. Ducking through here onto the ladder. You fall off the ladder and then hit A and you'll hover for a minute. It's kind of a nice little feature. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Got a little fast and loose there. Let this fast one go by. And then you can jump over to the ladder. Oh no, that wasn't good. Duck to charge and then jump up here. Into the doorway. That'll at least be where I continue from next time if I take another hit. Oh, little jumpy fella. Let him pass by. I'll let this one pass by too. Oh boy, up the chain. There we go. And into the next doorway. One more scene to ascend before we get to the boss here. This one's a little tricky. Let this one pass by first. Then you can duck down, jump over this, and onto the next scene, or next section here. I don't think it's worth it to get that vegetable that's in there. So we're just going to jump up and take our time. Oh, shoot. I missed it. I'm just watching the fast one there. There we go. That's why I like that hover, man. I can just sit in the air for a little bit until it's clear, and off I go. All right, now we have made it to the boss. Almost. One more scene. Throw this turtle shell and just follow it. It'll take out all the enemies here. Shoot, and I missed a heart. I could have gotten an extra hit point. But that's okay. Boss is not too tough. In we go. And the boss of level 3 will probably look familiar to you. It's another one of these mousers. Now, the nice thing is the bomb, he typically takes out that enemy there, but he does throw a lot more bombs this time. All you want to do is just jump up under the platform where you want to hit him and hit B at the top of your jump, and you're going to end up throwing it where you need. Now, I think you have to hit him 5 times in this battle, but the nice thing is jumping, you can't hit him by jumping, so you can just jump right under him and hit B to throw that bomb. Man, I am getting very unlucky with where it's going, though. Can I get one hit here? There we go. Back of the platform seems to be the way. Middle of the platform's probably good. 4 shots? One more? Maybe? Oh, come on. Come on! There we go. Finally got rid of him. Second mouser is gone. We are done with level 3-3 and moving on. Not my best run, certainly, of that level, but hey, it happens. All right, now we got to deal with the ice world. It wouldn't be complete if we didn't have an ice world to deal with. I'm tempted to run through it, but then at the same time, I know how difficult this can get, so I'm not going to race through this one, but I do want to try to pick that up and drop it here. Oh boy. Okay, all right. How do we do? I want to try to get a couple of coins here. Beautiful. All right. Well, not my best. All right. We did get some coins. All right, now let's run through. Jump over those. Hop over those. Oh, shoot. I knew there was one more I had to wait for. Crud. Just hop over these things. Just race by them. Once you get here, up here is another doorway, and there will be a mushroom for you. So as long as you can get through that first section, you're golden. And then a couple more coins for your trouble if you're quick about it. Now what you want to do is drop down here and pick this up for a rocket ship to the top of the level. That is going to be what ushers us to the end part of this level. Now, there's actually no boss here, but you have to deal with these, like, Shy Guy missile launchers, which is pretty cool, actually. But you also have to deal with, like, some of these, like, bouncing snow guys. This is why I absolutely love the princess for this level, because hovering here is so, so valuable. Oh, some old missiles. Just hop over that one, grab your little whatever that is, and in we go. All right, let's see if we can make up that level, that life that we lost with all those coins. We spent our life getting those coins. If we don't get it back, which we did, let's see if we can get into the black now. 1 extra life, and now it was all worth it. Follow me for more investment tips. See? Spend a life to earn 2. Net positive, baby. All right, princess. Let's make it happen. World 4-2. This is the other area that I think there is a warp that I will show you where it is. If there are more warps in this game, I don't know where they are. So feel free to let me know in the comments if there are and I'm missing them. There are going to be a lot of bees flying at you here. You just want to kind of go slowly. Try to avoid them as you press forward. Whoops. And just see if you can avoid these low-flying, buzzing losers. That sounds like a good fantasy football team name. The low-flying, buzzing losers. Not bad. Get through that first scene and onto the cloud, and now we're into the whale section. Yeah, lots of blowholes to deal with here. I don't know exactly where the mushroom is here, so I'm just going to make sure I get a few coins. I'm going to drop it down here. Couple attempts at the old slot machine. You know how much the Peach loves the slots. All right. You do want to hop up onto... Oh, sorry, though. What I should have mentioned is that if you want to warp, that is the thing that you have to save. Because you're going to need to get all the way over here with that doorway to try to warp. The pipe is right here. So if you want to warp, you have to carry that doorway, that potion, all the way over to that pipe and then use it to warp to World 6. Okay? We're almost done. Whoops. Oh, crap. Come here, Shy Guy. Oh, crap. Barely got on there. Needed to. You ride this thing all the way to the end, hop over those guys, and then we're to the end of the level. What color? Oh, we got a red one. On ice. Great. Oh, and I hit his egg. Oh, no. Is there a worse fate than hitting Birdo's egg? Okay, got one. Don't be a goofus. Don't be a goofus. Anyone wants to tell me that line and why it's the greatest line ever because it's from the greatest movie ever, feel free. Don't be a goofus. Don't be a goofus. Don't be a goofus. It's okay, I'll get it. All right. Cherry. Cherry. Hello. 2 more. Very valuable, though. You can see the need for these extra lives if you're having trouble with the game, because if you have to continue, you get 3 continues in the game. If you have to continue, you'll start from the first stage in the world you're in. So having the extra lives is very helpful to not having to go back significantly. All right, cool area here. I kind of like this. Wait a minute. Do I know about this? Is there something over here? I don't know. I'm actually trying this live. I've never done... Ah, there's a mushroom here. I didn't realize that. I had no idea where the mushroom was in this area, but apparently it's right there. So go back if you want to grab that. Then you want to hop up here, and you are going to hop on Birdo's egg for a ride. All the way across this expanse. Look at this gravity-defying egg. It's fantastic. It's incredible. If you prefer coins, you can ride the egg all the way to that little section there with the door in your hand, and then you can get the coins in that section if you choose. All right, let these guys just kind of fall. They're going to keep cascading down as you climb this. Just let them kind of pass over you. You don't have to take them on at all. Just kind of wait on the platform below, and they will, you know, fall to their own demise, which is nice. Love watching my enemies fall to their own demise. That's nice. Up here. This is the one area that you got to kind of usher them out. There you go. And then we're up here. Whoops. There we go. Whoop. Grab a coin here. There might be another mushroom somewhere. No idea where it is. So I'm just grabbing my coin and moving on. Into the next door. And now we are falling. So you want to grab the red Shy Guy and bum a ride with him. He's going to carry you all the way over these spikes. Which, God bless him. Really, really strong shoes if that's what he's doing. And I'll hop off to get the cherry here. Grab another. Grab another. Look at me. Getting all 5, maybe? I don't think I want all 5 yet. I think I want to go in here. I want to get my key, which they're going to make me get. I'm going to throw it at these losers because they're annoying, and I want to get that face off of me. I want to take his face off. Then I'm going to get that star. Will it do anything? Got those 2 enemies out of there. That's all I care about. All right, let's throw that so we can get this... oh, boy. I got stuck under the key. Not good. It was crushing me under its weight. It's a big key. All the way down here. Oh, no. I've done something so... It despawned. Oh, this is no good. This is no good. I didn't know it could despawn. Oh, this is not ideal. This is not ideal. Tempted to die again on this one. Gotta go get it again? How annoying. Hey, but this time we'll do it with less hit points. What in the world? Okay, we knew that was doomed from the start. Alright, I start right here at least. There, get them out of there. Crap, well, I don't need the heart, but now we'll try to do this the right way. Jeez, that was a mess. Jump up and grab it. Just throw it when that face gets too close. Oh, that's kind of nice. Bounce off. There we go. Take you guys out. One more to deal with, but we're going to let him race to the bottom. Throw that key before the face kills me. Drop down. Don't throw it. Just drop it, and you're golden. Then pick it up, and now we're good. Okay. Whew. Not my best, but we got through. Oh boy. Can I ride this bee back to the left? I feel like I probably can, but I don't want to risk it because I've never done it before. There might be a secret over there if you do it. If you don't want to, you can just come down here, grab the little key to the end of the level, and now we got to fight this Mamma Jamma. So the easiest way I have found is wait up here, pick up one of... Oh, well. And then completely miss him. Wait up here, and actually what you want to do... You can hit him like that from down here, but I don't want to actually finish him yet because when he's done, when he is defeated, like the first phase of him, he's going to turn into a bunch of smaller flames that jump around. Okay. So what I would like to do is actually hoard these blocks up at the top before I finish him. It just makes the second phase a little easier. Crap. So I want to pick that up. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh crap. Not doing my best here. Oh, I gotta go over here. There we go. Alright, 2 might be enough for me to just hold up here to try to kill the last of the enemies that come out of him. Let's try this again. Try to hit him. Try to hit him again. Just gonna drop it down here when he comes over. There's 2. He is quick, man. Whoop, I thought I might have got him there. I'll just take this way. It's a little easier. All right, here we go. I think I want to... I wanted to drop it down there on him. Shoot. There's 3. Okay. All these little flames are going to jump down to the bottom. And what I'm going to do is try to just drop it down when they're all kind of in the same area. Got 2 of them. You see they start jumping like crazy. Gonna get 3, 4. Boom! Got them! They sync up eventually, and you can just drop them down from on top and take out those flames. That's one of the tougher bosses in the game, I've found. So once you get through that one, we're gonna be smooth sailing the rest of the way. All right, into World 5. Plenty for us to do here, including grabbing this Shy Guy because we need to use him as a weapon for this flower guy. Get rid of him. There we go. And then we'll drop into this doorway. Oh, this level, not the best. A couple of coins that we can grab right here, which I'll do. There we go. 5 of those. And now we're going to go over this way. Now, we want to jump on these logs to start. The princess's hover ability is very helpful here. Now we're going to need to jump on these fish. I messed it up. We got to jump across those fish as they come up. It's a little bit tricky. Try again. Shoot. I got hit on the side. I wasn't on the top. There we go. Just need to touch the 2 and then I'm good. All All right, gonna race over that one. Ah, shoot, I should have gotten to the top there. Would have been better. Hang on, maybe I can go back to it. I don't understand how I didn't land on top of that fish. All right, let's try this again. This is a tricky one. There we go. A little better at it. Here we go. There we go. Okay. Up here, drop that down. Use that, and if you're right in the middle, you can jump down and grab a mushroom here on the left side. And you will start on the top again, which is nice, because we can just get our one up there and then race across and not have to even do that section. Okay. Did I make it? No, I didn't make it. I think there's also a way somehow, if you can jump into those that gap, you can get that mushroom. Oh, these aren't coins? That's interesting. I don't know. Whatever. Off we go. Now we have to fight a birdo that never shoots eggs, so you're going to have to use this like mushroom block and jump over the fireballs he shoots. There's two. Oh, man. There it is. There's three. Off we go. 5-1 is done. Try to get a few more extra lives as we press on. 45 minutes in, doing okay. We're on the back half of the game now. I'm getting no extra lives. Our pets' heads are falling off. Hey, we got one. We'll take it. 13 lives to go. All right, 5-2. See if this is familiar. Oh, yes. I hate this level. Lots of ladybugs in this level. Just gonna ride them up and do that instead. Oh, well, I took out his conveyance. Oh, that was kind of smooth. Don't really recommend that being the way that you go, but it was the choice I made. We'll just hop over all these things. I think we want to get on this ladybug here and then fly across. And then we'll do the same here. We'll get on this one and then hover across. And now I'm just gonna... Oop! I was gonna just jump and hover across that. Kind of a nice little way to go about it. Oh, don't hit me. I can't stand you guys. Oh, so annoying. And we made it to the beanstalk. There we go. Oh, yes, climbing this thing. This is not a lot of fun. All right. Lots of ladybugs. You got these guys shooting at you. Just gotta hop between to try to keep yourself alive on these. This is not good. This is not good. Did I make it? Oh, I might have. I think I did. All right, there we go. There we go. Hopping between all those is the way to go. Now, this part is quite something. Gotta fall down. I'm gonna go here and then immediately to the left. One block. It's just like a memorization pattern, man. It's not the easiest. But just follow that part of the video in slow-mo. I don't know what to tell you. It's tough and... Oh boy. Alright, got one. I just stay behind the fish on this one. The one that's jumping. Get him. Go under the fish. Grab the egg. We're moving, baby. Whatever. Whatever it takes to get done. Don't care. No extra lives. Don't care. We're getting there. 5-3, almost complete. This is, once we finish this, we're 75% of the way through the game. Only 5 levels to go after. Alright, there's probably something cool up there. I'm not good enough to get it. We're gonna grab cherries as quick as we can to get a star because there are bombs everywhere in this level. It's awful. Just probably good stuff that I'm missing. I'm just racing past these bombs, dude. They are everywhere, and they are annoying. See what I mean? Everywhere. And annoying. I'd have to get in over here. Ah, forget it. There's a mushroom down there, but I'm just gonna grab a coin. Yeah, because I would need to have the bombs like take out those walls, and I'm not skilled enough to do that. So we're just gonna drop down the ladder and keep on moving. This part of the game is hard. There's just no other way around it. It's really tough. We pick up a bomb and throw it down here. I'm gonna drop this in here, grab a few more coins, just in case we need some extra lives. Alright, good. There's a bomb here to get through this wall. And I think there's a turtle shell here that we might want to save. Oh, it would have been nice to save that. Got him. Good shot. That's a key one to get rid of. Alright, cool. Next doorway. Oh, this part. Okay. Just, it's hard for me to talk and do this, so you're going to have to just pay attention. Oh, he went over there! Oh, I thought he was going to go down. Alright, you got to just, like, navigate these puffy electric losers. Throw that mushroom block on top. Hang on, does he go down like this? There we go. Alright, good. And then he'll go up there, and we'll throw that down there. And then we throw another mushroom block on there to block those shy guys from ever coming out. And now we jump over here to go up the left side. As long as you block those little pots from spawning shy guys, it makes this part a lot easier. But once you get to the bottom, then you're just climbing with straight jumps on the left side. Wait here. Let these bombs come down first. They explode, you hover over it, and then you duck and jump over. Now this part, you're going to get a bunch of these flowers that spawn... Oh, hang on. A bunch of the flowers that spawn fireballs. I just draw them over here to the right, and then... Oh, well, that wasn't it. That wasn't it. Shoot. That was not it. How do I do this? There we go. That'll be fine. Now I don't have to deal with that. Oh, shoot. That's not it either. I gotta go back to the left after. Draw him over here. Move to the right. There. Then he falls down. Then come up. Then go back through and side scroll over. And you're good. Another flower coming this way. Same technique. Just wait for him to fall and then hop up. I think we're okay here. We're going to go through on the left. There we go. Made it. Those two flowers are annoying. All right, boss time. Pick up one of these vegetables. We're going to get rid of this stupid shooter here. And then we got to deal with the... we got to take the magic carpet all the way across this gap. Just ride it straight over. Mind the next magic carpet that tries to kill you. And then you should have enough time to get over here. You can grab some vegetables if you want. I'm just going to grab one. I think there are some shy guys to deal with. Yeah. Shy men. Got him. And now we should be up to Birdo. Another red one. Same technique that you've been following. Shoot. Man, come on. Got him. There we go. Jeez. All right. Are we to the boss? All right, we're up to the Lobster Man. He is going to throw rocks at you. Your job is to collect them and pick them up before they disappear down that pit. It's actually not too bad. You just have to get into a good rhythm with it. So I'm probably going to go quiet here for a minute while I practice here, or while I focus. There's one. Shoot. Shoot. this would be an area where picking up a little bit quicker is a little bit more of an asset. It's honestly not. Oh, come on, Nate. Did I glitch him? I glitched him somehow. Don't ask me how. Just do it like that. It got trapped and hit him 5 times. Well, that's the idea. I would have gotten there eventually after enough attempts, but that is one of the reasons you save up these lives, because that part is pretty tough. Bosses 4 and 5 are pretty tough, but you got to hop on those rocks and throw them back at them before they disappear. All right, 5 more levels to go. We're into World 6. This is where you would have warped to if you used the warp from 4-2. So for some of you, maybe this is a more familiar level than what you've seen on the others. We're just going to really lean into Princess's floating ability and lean on that as we get through the first part of this level. All right, up we go. There is a... We're just going to go use the invisibility frame and move. And into the door. Okay, cool. This part stinks if you don't know where you're going, because you have to find a key, and it's not obvious where it is, because there are many, many pipes that it could be in. I'm here to tell you that it is in the 5th from the end. If you go down the 5th from the end, you will find the one that has the sand and the one that you can dig to. Throw it, get rid of it, keep that face happy, get out of here, throw it immediately. Oh, the face. Oh, I hate the face. Ooh, that was nice. Ooh, I like that. All right, let's try this again. Get out of here, face. Nobody wants you here, face. Yeah, throw it immediately when you get out. Probably throw it again here, just to keep them off of you, and then hop into the door. Oh my goodness. All right, this one's actually pretty easy. Grab one of these mushroom blocks. He's green, so he's never going to shoot an egg, but he'll shoot 3 in a row, and then you can just walk through the wall there to grab another block. So it's kind of nice. You can just really methodically go through. After he fires his 3rd, throw it at him. Go over here, grab your 3rd block. Only one more shot to go. And there it is. Beautiful. No extra lives, but we're getting to the end. 4 more levels to go. Come on, princess. We've gone this far. What's World 6-2? Do I remember it? Not really. Oh, the bird. I remember the bird. You want to go forward enough, then back, so that it spawns a higher bird that is going to the right. That is what you want to ride the whole way along this level. You're going to need to avoid a couple of different enemies that come at you, but your whole job is to stay on this platform. You could get a mushroom there. I don't think it's worth it. You just want to stay on this bird the whole way across. It's a little tricky. Just make sure you stay up with it when you jump. And by the time you get here, you're golden. That's the whole level, is getting through that bird. All right. This part's a little bit easier, or a little bit tougher than the last. Make sure he shoots his 3. Gotta follow where he's going. There's 1. Shoot. 1, 2. All right, we got him. All right, guys, I am going to do this real quick. I have to take just a brief break. It's just going to look like a fade in and out for you guys. Actually, let me pick my player here first. It's going to look like a fade in and out here for you guys. I got to do something real quick, but then I'll be right back to finish this game up. Hang in there. Here, we'll pause it there, and we'll come right back to where we are. All right, we are back. Let's give this a go. 6-3, 3 more levels to go. Let's ascend and finish this sucker. All right, now, Lord help me. I do not know where I'm supposed to go with this doorway, so we'll try the best we can. Oh, boy. To get over it here. Let's see if maybe this is it. I get a coin. I suppose that's fine. And then we go into the cave here. All right. Grab a couple of these cherries. Jump over these bombs. I think we want to bomb that. And then, I think, do we want to... Oh boy, this is no good. We're just leaving. The heck with it. We're out of here, man. Let's get him out of here, if possible. Maybe get him out of there. All right, cool. Bomb there. I think we want to do one more bomb here, and then... All right, doorway is going to go here, but we're not ready to yet, because we need to bomb this twice. There is a mushroom down here that we can get. All right, now we go in. There we go. That was a big mushroom for us to get. We wanted the extra hit point, restore our health, and now we're in good shape. All right, cool. One more of these to go. Just slide down under it. Who cares? Don't want any of that other crap that's down there. We're going up the stalk, baby. And we are going to do a lot of climbing in this next section to get to the end of World 6-3. Okay. All right, up we go, using that Princess Float ability, which is very useful, very helpful. We can just climb up underneath that ladybug, and then hop over here if we want. And we can just kind of hold up and to the right to keep climbing up, and get up here. All right, first stage is now through. Let's go up this one. Watch out for the beetle guy. And we'll sneak by that. That was beautiful. Let's just go. And now we'll go over this side. Oh, beautiful. Smooth sailing. Knock this guy off? Yeah, why not? Why can't I? Oh, that was weird. Okay, I'm not sure why that happened. But we're going to re-climb up there. I was trying to throw it and it wouldn't let me. We'll just go up this side, and now up the left side. Avoid all the other bugs. Up this stalk. We're getting very close now. Up this left side. So many beanies. There we go. Nearing the end now. The final one right here in the middle. And we're there. Beautiful. Not done with the level yet. We've got a few more things to do here. We're going to hop into this pyramid, and now we are approaching the boss. Okay. I think we're going to hop up and just take care of this guy using the eggs that he fires. It's going to be easier that way. I don't actually know of the best way to use that little, like, toad block, so we're not going to, or mushroom block, so we're not going to do that. All right, there we go. Come on, baby. That one's done, and now we're moving on to the boss. The boss is the Hydra again. Only takes 3 shots again, but the easiest way I've seen to do it, get down here to the bottom right. The bullets will go over you, and then after it fires out 5 of them, then you can throw. So you want to kind of hop down here, let him shoot, pick us up, let him shoot. Oop, that was not good. Oops, that was not good. There we go. Second shot right there. Pick up this one. Hop over. That should be it. 3 shots, and out goes the boss. World 6-3 is done. And we are 1 world away. See if we can grab some extra lives. We may or may not need them, but we're entering the final world of the game, World 7, and Stage 7-1, the second last stage. We've gone this far, Princess, together. We're going to keep it going for the final stage. All right, little vertical scrolling to start. Let's get this thing finished up. I think we need to take that bird over. Let's see if we can... Oh, boy. Yeah, I could get up on it. There we go. Big jump. We'll go over it here. We need to take that bird all the way here to the left. And then take our spaceship over. We could go over to the right and get a mushroom. We'll skip all that and just jump on the bird to go up this way. All right. Couple more things to do here. Gonna grab a cherry. Oh boy. And we're going to get rid of that thing. Very annoying. The shy guys and these bullet enemies are going to be aplenty this time around. Grab our star. Where is it? That should have been 5. Did we... Am I winning? Oh, there we go. There's the spawn of the pink one. Got to ride this one. Walk past it, I should say. There we go. And now we got the lag slowdown. Beautiful. All right, let this thing shoot and then hop to, well, throw it off the cliff. That's fine. If we have 1 hit point, we're still okay. Up the ladder and moving our way to the end. All right, last scene here of this level. And you just got to mind the puffies. So get to the middle of the ladder and they'll avoid you. Now, this part is kind of tricky. I don't love it personally. But we want to let both of those things out and then drop it down to hit it. It's going to go that way, and then we'll hit it one more time right here. Beautiful. All right, now we're going to stack these up so we can climb to the next section. I think that's enough. There we go. Beautiful. And now we're going to... Actually, what I'm going to do, let's just eliminate these enemies entirely. Maybe we get a heart, too. That'd be nice. No heart for us. But we're going to go up the middle here. Avoid these bullets. Beautiful. And we're into the final doorway. All right. Of 7-1. Okay, good. One of these things to go. Got the gray one. He's going to keep jumping at us. All right, finish that in there. Wow, he respawned. I don't think I've ever seen that before, but we're done with the level. 1 more to go, guys. This is it. 7-2, the final stage of Mario 2, and it is a doozy. Mind these giant annoyances that are going to be shooting bullets at you. Oh boy. Oh, we're just going to get into the castle. Who needs it? All right, we're on a conveyor belt now. Going to deal with... some of these shy guys. Maybe we can get ourselves a heart here in a minute. By taking out these enemies, maybe it helps us. Oh, come on. No chance could I have done that. Alright, did get our heart for taking out enemies, which is nice. We'll float over those. We don't need to go to that bottom chain, and we're just going to float over all this stuff and go up to the right. Alright, couple of these little fuzzy buzzers to work through. Just walk through that one and up this chain. The brick pattern here looks like the Great Castle in Zelda 2. Alright, couple more of these to deal with. Oh boy. Ah, shoot, I was a little late reacting on that one. Should have waited. Alright, figure out the pattern here. Oh, this is tricky. There it is. Do I need this doorway? I'm not sure if I do. No, I don't. Let's just jump through and get up to this next part here. One thing about going through the doorway, though, it's a nice little, it's a nice shortcut for an entrance. Because now that's the doorway that I entered last, so... Oh, well, maybe it'll let me in. Hopefully it'll let me in there as a halfway point. Beautiful. Yeah, that's a nice way to get a little halfway point so you don't have to deal with the first part of this stage again. Of this scene, I should say. I mean, the smoothest? Is that me? Shoot! I didn't get over to my pedestal in time. Oh man, it's tough. Last chain is up there. We gotta get moving. Come on. Come on. 7 lives to go. Let's go. Shoot. I'm missing that big time. I'm missing out on the pattern of that big time. Oh, up on the right side makes sense there. And then here. Look at us. There we go. Just took a little bit of learning. Here we go, guys. New doorway, which is nice because that's going to give us this as a continue point. Duck down past these puffies. All those puffies. Down the chain. We have to kill one of these birdos and get the key, which is not the easiest thing in the world. Whoops. Oh, come on, he jumped. I don't know how I hit that. Tell me that this is where I get to start. Beautiful. Okay. There's one. Shoot. Good. Got him. Give me that key. All right, we're good. Just throw it away. Don't let them close in. You can use it as a weapon on those little guys, but I obviously did not. All right, this part's kind of cool. Instead of actually getting into the end of the level, you have to attack this bird head. And of course, I screwed it up. All right, come on. Got to hit him 3 times. 5 lives to go. Let's go, Nate. Shoot. Shoot. I'm dead. Yeah, knew I was dead. Knew I was dead there. Horrible run. Come on, Nate. You got to do better than this. Bring him over to the left. That's where you got to go. There's one. There it is. 3 in a row. Got him. Go into the bird's mouth, and now we are at it. Wart is our enemy. Here's the deal. Here's the fat loser, okay? Bunch of vegetables are going to spit out from the middle of the world. You got to catch them before they fall and then throw them into his mouth before he shoots. Here goes. See, and his bubbles that he shoots out can vanquish those vegetables before you actually catch them. All right, good. Got one. And I hit it right into a bubble. Not great. It's easy enough pattern-wise to avoid his bullets. It's just about timing that shot once you get the vegetable in your hand. There's 2. 4 more, I believe. Oh, missed that one. And he vanquished that one. Just stay on the ground, look to catch, then avoid, and then you position. There's 3. Just avoid the bubbles right after you catch. That's your only job. Catch, then avoid. cute. Look at all the masks up there, taunting. All those keys I stole from him. Man. Gotta hit him a little lower, I think. The onion will do it. There it is. Come on, one more. And then maybe one more. I don't know. I've lost count of how many times I've hit him. Oh, I thought that was it. One more to go. Oh, stupid. All right, here we go. Come on, this is it. Come on! That's it! That's it! Mario 2 is done! Doki Doki Panic, or Super Mario 2, as it's known here in the US, is complete. We get a little ending. Princess was our gal that we brought the whole way through, and here's the ending that we get. Kinda nice, you know, got some different stuff. She was the heavy lifter here, as Wart is brought out by these little beetly men in pajama suits, and off he goes, and apparently into some sort of a wood chipper or something, very Fargo-esque, the way they deal with Wart. Anyway, Super Mario 2 is now in the books. I like the game. It's kind of unique. It's kind of fun. It's very different, but it's fine on its face, and Super Mario 2 is now done. As I said, we are finishing every NES, SNES, and Sega Genesis game in the North American library, and this is one more to chalk up on our list. Hopefully this video helps you to finish this game if you never have before. If you would, please make sure you hit like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave me a comment if there's anything that I missed that would help other viewers in knowing how to finish this game. Appreciate it, guys. Thanks for spending the time today, and I will catch you next time. Peace.